Hey guys, it's the Masked Saiyan, and yes, we are back because a new Ichiban Kuji just came out called the Chronicle of Goku. We have the full set here, so let's go ahead and review each figure. Alright, so we have Prize A, and this is Dragon Ball's Son Goku. So this is Kid Goku. And this basically almost all these figures are adapted from Akira Toriyama's illustrations. And so this one is really cool. I like it a lot. He's doing this really cool like martial arts type pose. Got this cool tail. This is his first outfit that we see him in Dragon Ball. And we have this figure to compare him to. So pretty much to scale with these Masterlize figures. Of course, this one's a little bit more exaggerated with his head shape. It just seems a little bit more cartoony in a way, just like, you know, more childlike, I guess you can say. Bigger eyes, just a bigger head overall. But yeah, these look really nice. Let's take a look at Prize B of this new set. And we finally have the iconic look of Bulma. This is the kind of outfit that you would picture her in if you're thinking of Dragon Ball. Wow, I like this one very much. This might be the best Dragon Ball Bulma figure that we have. Wow, they even have details of the dragon radar, so we can see. Wow, they even have the little pistol right there, the Glock, and the holster, and her bag. Very well done. They look great together. And this is the other Bulma that we had. You can clearly see a difference. And this time, or this one is the more, I guess, cartoony, exaggerated features, bigger head, bigger eyes. I mean, this one, to me, when I first saw it, always looked a little bit off. This one still kind of seems to have too big of a head, but overall, I like this one so much better. So, I mean, if we compare that with the exaggerated Goku, yeah, these look pretty good together. But overall, yeah, this looks great. This looks good. So the Chronicle of Goku is basically going through the journey of Goku throughout Dragon Ball. So this is when he's a kid. So if we move forward to Prize C, we have none other than, oh man, this is going to be an awesome one. Super Saiyan Goku. All right, we're going to need to move this up a little bit. There we go. So, wow. This is pretty awesome. I mean, I just love these figures that have the turning to his back pose. I mean, it just looks so cool. And the great thing about this is that he got all the damage. Look at all the bruises and cuts that this Goku has. Right on his face too, all suffered from his fight with Frieza. Wow. Amazing. This looks so cool. And he has that bulky look, you know, like that steroid look. His muscles are super buff. All the tears in his pants. His belt waving into the air, with the air. The wind blowing. I love the way that they sculpted just how the wind is blowing his clothes, his hair, his belt. You can really feel like it's a windy atmosphere on planet Namek. This might be my favorite, one of my favorite Super Saiyan Goku figures. Right off the bat, I can just say that right now. He just looks amazing. So yeah, I mean, we went from Kid Goku to Super Saiyan Goku, where he fulfilled the prophecy of the legendary Super Saiyan that comes every 1,000 years, which basically led to just like a free-for-all of Super Saiyans going forward. But anywho, I digress. Let's go with Prize D. And Prize D is something that I've been waiting for many, many years. And we finally have it. It's Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Finally. Look at this amazing figure. Comes with the halo because he was just visiting from the afterlife. And yeah, he turned Super Saiyan 2 and 3 in the afterlife, and showed it for the first time in the Buu Saga when he visited Earth. And yeah, it still has the battle damage, or I mean the cut on his shirt. And this is when he first turned Super Saiyan 2 against Vegeta. I mean, he doesn't look that awkward, even facing front. It's not like the Vegito figure, the Super Saiyan Vegito figure that we got, that he only looks good in the angle that he's supposed to be in for the manga panel. Like, this is one for one the manga panel right there. It just looks amazing. Like, looks perfect. But turning him this way, he still looks really good. I mean, he could... Oh, that was close. He still looks really good this way too, actually. Yeah, I'm impressed. He did a good job. They made him look good on either angle, because the Vegito only looks good on that one angle, like this. But if you turn him this way, he looks awkward. So, yeah, this looks really good. So there's a little hole on the top of his hair for his halo. And yeah. Finally have Super Saiyan 2. And look, the way you know that he's Super Saiyan 2 is he has all his hair is up except a couple bangs. We got the really big bang in the middle that just comes to the side a little bit. And then you got the smaller bangs, one over here. And it's either 2 or 1 on this side too. So overall, you'll either see 3 or 4 total bangs. And the rest of his hair is just looking up. I mean, this bang is always slicked up. So, I mean, that's how you can tell, besides obviously the electricity that surrounds him. In the manga, Super Saiyan 2 always has electricity around him. But in the anime, they didn't want to, I guess, have electricity the whole entire time that they're just standing there, and so they decided only electricity every so often, and sometimes maybe not even at all until they like power up. So there's that, you know, because we finally have Super Saiyan 2. Let's just bring out all the Gokus. So we got these two that look amazing together, and can't forget Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? Right here. From Battle of the Super Saiyan. Whew. That goes hard. That really does. Finally got all the forms in Dragon Ball Z of Super Saiyan. So we got Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. And you know, let's bring out let's see, maybe we can do some kind of nice little layout with all of these figures. Strong chains. Goku. Ooh, that goes hard. That goes hard. Wow. I love it. We got it all. We finally got it all. And all right, so that's an amazing display. Finally got all the forms of Goku in Dragon Ball Z. And although this is our first Super Saiyan 2 Goku from Dragon Ball Z, it isn't our first Masterlized Super Saiyan 2 Goku, because we can't forget the Daima Kid Super Saiyan 2 Goku. See, as you can see, this one, they kind of limited his bangs. They still have the huge one from the middle, and then the slicked up part, and then the small bang on the side. They decided not to do it on this side, but he usually has one over here, as I mentioned over here. He has a bang right there. And he has two right here for Z, but they decided to just give one on the side. So, for the most part, he still has that Super Saiyan 2 looking hair, which I actually prefer the Super Saiyan 2 hair over the Super Saiyan hair. It just looks so much cooler. It just looks like he gelled it up a little bit more, you know? So, that's pretty cool. The Super Saiyan 2 Gokus we finally have in Masterlize. Alright. So, prize E, we have none other than Majin Vegeta powering up into Super Saiyan 2 for the first time. So this is also a manga panel where he's powering up just like that. And they're in the Tenkaichi Budokai in the tournament. So yeah, that's why Majin Vegeta looks so buff right now, because he's powering up for the first time into Super Saiyan 2. Obviously, Majin Vegeta has all those veins popping out everywhere in his head and his arms and his neck, chest even. I mean, yes, it's another Majin Vegeta, but it's the first time they adapted a Majin Vegeta that is straight from the manga. Because if you can see, the manga actually separated his shirt from his pants. That's why there is a separation. But if you look at the other Majin Vegetas, these Majin Vegetas were adapted from the anime, and that's why it's like a jumpsuit, like a one-piece jumpsuit. So there's all your Majin Vegetas. If we're gonna go in chronological order, he turned Majin Vegeta Super Saiyan 2 first like this, and then he went against Majin Buu, the Atomic Blast, and then finally when he self-destructed. So there you have it with the Majin Vegetas. Pretty darn cool if you ask me. And alright, so let's move on. We will look at Prize F. Prize F, they decided to go even further. So they went from Kid Goku to Super Saiyan Goku, then Super Saiyan 2 Goku. You know, they already did the Super Saiyan 3 and Battle of the Super Saiyan, so they skipped that. And then they finally went all the way to Dragon Ball Super and brought out his most powerful form / technique, Ultra Instinct. And sometimes they call it mastered because he has that silver hair, although that's kind of not the right term to me because he still hasn't mastered this form. He's still learning. But we're also still learning with him on how this form works, really. So let's take a look. I mean, it's nice. It's pretty cool. I mean, there's nothing too special about this one though, but it's a decent Ultra Instinct Goku. We haven't had an Ultra Instinct Goku in a long time. We had that Battle of World Ultra Instinct Goku that just had kind of a too dark tone of his skin. So this one looks pretty accurate in terms of his skin tone, but he just looks pretty plain to me. I mean, if you look at like this one, you know, he doesn't have as much definition in his muscles as this one, but he still looks super powerful, you know. Or maybe even this one, like the Super Saiyan forms just look so much better to me, in my opinion. I think because this one wasn't an actual manga panel that Toriyama drew, so maybe that's why. And these are iconic, and they look so good. So this one looks a little bit just like, doesn't seem too Toriyama-esque, if you ask me. And that's why it kind of falls short in terms of how cool it looks. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still looks cool, and I love Ultra Instinct. It's probably my favorite form, actually. But I hope they can come up with a better figure next time, or maybe even one day they'll have Ultra Instinct sign with the blue shirt intact. So, all right. And lastly, we have the last one prize, Great Ape Kid Goku, or the Uzaru form. And honestly, this figure is kind of disappointing in a way in terms of the size. Because, I mean, look, like, even just a regular Master Lice figure, it's like almost the same size. Like, you would think these Ozaros would be just a tad bit bigger. I mean, it is a tad bit bigger, but it just looks too small for an Ozaru figure. So let's take a look. I mean, it looks really accurate to the manga though. Like almost exactly, honestly. So that's great. They did a good job with that. But the size is just a little bit underwhelming. Very underwhelming. I mean, look, let's lift this up a little bit. All right, so I don't want to bring out all my Zaros because there's too many, but like for instance, look at this. Like, look how much bigger the Golden Zaro from the Greatest Saiyan is. I mean, it's like father and son, basically. So, I don't know. I don't know why they skipped out on the size of the Zarus, but it's crazy how much of a difference it is in the size. But granted, the Golden Zaru was a creative liberty that the sculptor did, but the Ozaru that we see from the Chronicle of Goku is straight from the manga. So, I mean, that's the difference too. So, they're just trying to be true to the manga, which I appreciate and I respect. But, I mean, since we already had all these other Ozaru figures in the past, you would think that they would want to be kind of to scale with those. But, yeah. Anyways, so just letting you guys know that there is a big size discrepancy between the past and present figures of Ozaru, but it is what it is. All right, so let's bring out all the players of this set. And you can't forget Bulma. And Ultra Instinct Goku. Maybe we can probably put Bulma, Kid Goku. Oh! Alright. So there's the Chronicle of Goku. And I hope you liked this review. There are several more sets this year, and I mean, I am very excited for the Dragon Ball GT themed one that's coming out soon, and there's another Master Lice set that is coming out towards the end of the year that was just announced, and I can't wait for the one that has Goku doing the Kamehameha, And of course the Super Saiyan Gohan doing Kamehameha. It has the Goten, Bardock, Raditz. Yeah. So I mean, and then the Goku and Gohan on the Nimbus Cloud. So I mean that looks like it's gonna be great because it is also straight out of the manga. So I'm liking the type of pattern we're seeing, where they're really trying to bring Toriyama's work into real life, into the figure form. So it's not just like artists, sculptors just doing whatever they want with the characters. They are being true to the art form and just making it into a 3D form, and I really appreciate that, because we're not going to have any new artwork, that's for sure, because unfortunately Toriyama is passed. So we're just going to have to see all these new figures come out off the hundreds of artwork that we do have still, thankfully, from Toriyama Sensei. So anyways, that will be it for this episode. Please, if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. I know I don't post as often as other YouTubers, but just always look forward to a new review whenever a new Ichiban Kuji set comes out. I appreciate you guys. Take care.